arrived. The home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the tailback's got it again. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? It's a run. Running back's got it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick throw to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner out. So hard to cover this.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And look at this. The fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down.
Roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
The back's got it. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Murphy. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral it.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Florida offense is back out on the field now. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. They'll run it from the gun. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. A short completion of the tight end. He'll be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oof. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. And this one is caught. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Florida. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. The PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He dumps it off to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a 1st down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hands make a play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down.
And then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. It really...
And here comes a deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hussein. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they'll start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it on the move. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quick throw. The catch is made. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And it tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Gators. Great connection there for 6 points. A much-needed score, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half and talk strategy here.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And is intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down here for this offense. Looking downfield. He's got a man down the middle. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Takes a tackle into the clear. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And now the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's second down here. Looking for a receiver. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Grab on the receiver. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Running with purpose.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Took contact on the throw. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense getting set. Second down play here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Contact as he let the ball go.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And the single back takes the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. You get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And here's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Final play before the end of the quarter. Handoff in a single back formation. First down and more. He's still running. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Tigers will have to kick this away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had no...
He's looking to throw. Close to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
No way to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. There's the handoff. We've been treated to a tremendous playoff game so far. Tied, late, and now a chance, Kurt, for an instant classic finish.
Chris here.
And the defense has it. And the defense with a chance here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Clemson offense is back out there. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Grinding away on the ground. First down, looking for more now. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And then first down, right back to the running game. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tigers. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Now they'll try to tack on the PAT late in this close game. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 during the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hussein. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Hussein. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my cup.
Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I just cannot say enough about this quarterback. The poise that he has played with throughout this game, and now when it really counts. Nice throw, gives his offense a chance. Now down too late in the playoff game, they got to hit this two-point play to tie it up.
From the shotgun, drops back. And he's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the fourth quarter. A completion sets up a second down play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Finds room to the 30. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Clemson. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. The defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags a quick throw. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He could go. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.